Folks, really interesting video to share with you today. There's a few exciting things popped up. So we've got 2 secrets regarding the Hawkmoon and maybe a reward that you haven't actually collected yet if you completed the Augment Triumphs yesterday. Now the first thing I want to show you is a new secret passageway that looks like it is related to the Hawkmoon itself, but we don't really know how. So what you want to do is go to the Trostland spawn point just opposite old Devram there, jump up onto the 2nd floor of this building, and you need to have your Hawkmoon ready because this fireplace here is destructible. Look, it's flashing. Shoot it enough times with your Hawkmoon and then you can sneak through. There's a secret passageway there. It blew my mind. Now this could well be the start of another part of the Hawkmoon mission. Maybe it's to get the catalyst, or maybe it's even another exotic. Who knows? We haven't got a clue yet. All that we do know is that for the exotic triumphs, you can see there's 3 out of 6 that have been completed this season so far. So this obviously is to do with it. It's not like a glitching out of bounds or anything. This is an actual thing. So if you follow the tunnel down, there's loads of interesting things to have a look at. I was scrutinizing absolutely everything as I was going, just in case I missed something. But we do kind of end up at a dead end at the moment. So either this is time gated in some way, or we have to trigger something to get something to open. So, I mean, look, I was looking, there's all the lights and sneaking around and keeping on going through, but nothing so far. Now, like I said, once we get to the end room, there's a dead end and there's a light panel there with 1 red light flickering on it, which is obviously to do with opening a particular doorway that we can't get through. But before we got to that room, hello, another glowing red light. Look, it's like a dark room in here. We can develop all our strange pictures. Yes. Sorry. Anyway, keep on going past the red light here and you're going to come out into a little alleyway. Now, at the end of the alleyway, there is a laptop and a light type thing. The laptop is glowing, so it suggests it's going to have some kind of use in the future. I just tried jumping up on all the pipes and all the bits and bobs before I got there, just in case there was a way to leap up through the top, but there isn't. So, well, at least I couldn't find it. Have a go yourselves. Maybe you'll get much further than I am, because you're obviously far more capable than poor old sausage. But anyway, at the end of this alleyway, like I say, here you go. Here's the laptop. It's got a slight glow on it too. I couldn't interact with it. I couldn't jump over to the other side of it, so there's nothing that we can do there. But however, if you come back the way you came, you can see there's a little sort of crevice. So if you go up the crevice here, right up to the top, it's not really that far to go. There are lights and bzzing things everywhere. I couldn't see any way to interact with anything on the way up. You can shoot the pipes, but just the standard steam escaping animation appears. And this is the room I was talking to you about earlier. It's got the 1 blinking red light on the panel at the end here, and nothing else. Now, I shot everything in the room to see if that could flash. It may be destructible to relieve a switch. Relieve a switch? Reveal a switch. There's the door that steadfastly doesn't open. I've heard that people have glitched through it using certain emotes, but I tend not to do that, just in case. What do you reckon it is? Haven't got a clue. I did get me ghost out to see if there was anything destructible, but of course there wasn't. Right, this isn't the only thing to reveal itself this week, so this is far more than coincidence, I reckon. Now I'm going to go back from the landing zone on the Trostland again, so we've got a bearing as to where we're going to go. This is basically running the Hawkmoon mission. Do you remember going to get the old Hawkmoon? Well, we're going to follow this path in order to get to the room at the end where the boss is, and then there's an extra couple of doorways that are there, and they've both got taken barriers in front of them. Now, we can't drop one of them for some reason. Obviously, that's time-gated too, or we've got to do something. I've got a feeling all of this is linked in some way. So here we go. We're going through the Hawkmoon area. Yes, another misstep there. Now, it's a little bit of a run, but it's not too bad. Do you remember we got to see the crow's scruffy little teenage bedroom, and we get to see the reservoir area from the outside. So I thought it was a quite nice little way to go. Now, we're actually going down the sewage pipes here, so hopefully you've got anti-poo guardian skids on, which is quite good. You are going to encounter Taken as you go, but just shoot them in the face. You want to take a right out of this doorway here. Now, it's easy to fall off. You're very careful. You're jumping onto the little ridge. There we go. There's the ridge. And then sort of nimble-pimble your way along. I don't know where that came from. And shoot Taken in the face. Right, we're going to go through this pipe here. Go through the pipe here. Now, when we come out of this pipe, we're going to jump up out through the roof. So if you see what I mean, a little bit of a slidey thing happening here. Down we go. And then there's the gap. So jump up through the gap, and there's a doorway out here. Well, it's behind you, you fool. There you go. Go through the double doors and wend your merry way towards where you want to go. Kill taken in the face. Look at them getting in your bloody way all the time. Now, what we've got here actually is a ship. This is what we're going to go and find. It's a ship with the motif of the Hawkmoon on it. Now, it's not something that we can actually seem to get at the moment. It's just something we can admire. And maybe it's something that we're actually going to be able to travel in or use to get somewhere that we haven't been before. It's all very intriguing and interesting, and we've also got new dialogue as well, so it's definitely not something that I'll be glitching into. Oh look, just up that corridor there to the left, that was the crow's bedroom, where he had all his used soiled socks on the floor, the dirty boy. Right, here we go, we're in the main boss room now. Now you can see, if we follow our way around the edges here, we're just past one taken doorway, there's another taken doorway here with the hawk on it, and it says to commune with Traveler.
I don't know why the Taken blocked that wing off. There's just an old ship down there. Spider wanted me to junk it, but I might have told him that I did and kept it for myself.
Doesn't run anymore. It was already in pretty bad shape before we got to it. And while Crow might be an excellent pilot, he isn't exactly gentle with his ships.
There we go. So the door drops, and we can go in and have a little look. So once you get into this corridor, beautiful lighting, lovely. Take a right, and here we have the ship.
This ship doesn't look broken, Crow.
That's not even the same ship. Or I mean, it has the same silhouette, but this is...
It's a gift. Just like Hawkmoon, the Traveler transformed the ship, made it into something else. Something new.
Fascinating stuff, eh? Well, I don't know if it's fascinating or not, but it's a bloody lovely looking ship. I really like the design. I've had a look all through that room, and there's nothing else there at the moment. Now, I'm taking you back out this way because there's something odd here that obviously isn't meant to be, but I don't know. You follow this way. We're not going back the way we came. We're continuing going on. And then look, it says Hallowed Rift. Now, this is the other end of the Lost Sector, which is where we got the Hawkmoon itself. And you can actually get on your Sparrow here and leg it out. Now, if I leg it out to the way we came through, this is where the taken doorway and the hawk was. The other taken doorway down here stays open, look, and just as I get to it, it closes because I'm not fast enough. Now, people have said they've gotten through that doorway there, but unfortunately there's only another locked door there. But still, there's more ways to go. And of course this is stuck now, and I just have to commune with the hawk again. Well, anyway, I thought that was quite interesting in regard to the Hawkmoon ship. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you was to do with getting the augments. Now, if you got your augment, your final augment, and you completed the Augmented Obsession triumph yesterday, fantastic, well done to you. But here's something that you might have known. If you go back and see Variks on Europa, he will give you an Ascendant Shard, or a golf ball as they're known, for us to use, which is great. So don't forget to go and see him and pick that up if you haven't already. Right then, I hope you found that quite tweaking and interesting, because I bloody did. I'll keep you informed on any new developments, and I shall see you all again very soon. Sausage out.